Okay, I'm going to read the story one more time and then we are going to go over the vocabulary words together. Um, so you'll need your pencil and your skinny book to do that. For most Americans, plastic bags are part of shopping. Often these bags get thrown away soon after the trip to the store. About 500 billion bags are produced each year around the world. Fewer than 3% are recycled. This has a serious impact on the environment. Some U.S. cities have created rules that ban plastic bags in stores, but not everyone is united behind these laws. People argue that we can continue to use plastic bags and still have the ability to protect the planet. Turn the page. You'll notice that our vocabulary words have been highlighted in yellow. Should we ban plastic bags? Plastic bags cause waste. They litter streets and public parks. Many cities in California ban plastic bags. The number of bags littering their streets has dropped. Plastic bags pollute our land and water. This hurts wildlife. Some fish and birds can mistake the plastic for food. This may cause serious health problems and other dangers for the animals. It takes resources to make plastic bags. We need to finally limit our use of plastic to save these resources. A ban would help shoppers form the habit of bringing reusable bags to stores. Now we're going to read this section. We still need plastic bags. It's a different opinion. One side thinks one way, the other side thinks another way. Let's look at the history and learn from our mistakes. We don't need a ban. We need better ways to recycle. Many stores are now helping to make recycling easier. They put out bins for plastic bags. This limits litter and pollution. It also helps save Earth's resources. Writers of laws to ban plastic bags do not understand how it hurts shoppers. Plastic bags are convenient. People cannot carry reusable bags at all times. It costs money to buy reusable bags. People have exclaimed they need those dollars to spend on their families. Okay, so two different opinions here. We've worked through this story. We did that on Monday, and now today we are going to work through the vocabulary page together. On Monday, you listened to the vocabulary words being read and put in sentences. And today, it's too bad we're not at school because we would have turned and talked to our neighbors about these words. But anyway, the first word is exclaimed. What a fun surprise, James exclaimed. How do you think James felt when he exclaimed about the surprise? How do you think he felt? Well, I'm going to type here, and you can write whatever sentence you want on that line. I'm just going to write a sentence, and I'm going to start with a capital and with a period, and my sentence is going to hopefully make sense, just as yours should. I think James felt excited. Okay, and that is tiny, so if you need to make your page bigger, go ahead and do that. You know what? I may. Whoa. I can make it bigger, but I can't put it where I need it to be. So I'm going to zoom back out. Sorry about that. But if you need to zoom in on your end, go ahead and do that. Jen finally learned how to dive. What is something that you finally learned how to do? Now you write your sentence in your book, and I'm going to write a sentence. And I'm going to restate part of that question. What is something that you finally learned how to do? I finally learned how to do cool lessons on Canvas. That was my sentence. Now remember that you can pause. If I'm going too fast, please just pause this lesson and then hit play when you're ready. Charlie and Amy want to form a chess club. What kind of club would you like to form? You write your sentence and I'll write mine, and then I'll share when I'm finished. I said I would like to form a book club. And I actually did that, but we haven't had our first meeting yet. We just read our first book. The next word is history. Ben learned about the history of his family. What is something in history you want to learn about? Go ahead and write your sentence. Okay. I said I want to learn more about other sicknesses that spread around the world, and I think that is just because of the time that we're living in right now. I just want to see how history is repeating itself and what people did back then without all of the medical advancements that we have right now. The next word, sorry guys, the next word that we have is public. The park is Gina's favorite public place. What public place do you like to visit? A public place means that it's open to everyone. Okay, what public places do you like to visit? Write a sentence. We can't go to any public places right now, so which one do you miss the most? I'm going to write my sentence. You write yours. Okay, I said my favorite public place is our school. Our next word is rules. What? It says we must follow the rules in gym. What is a rule at your school? Okay, you write your sentence and I'll write mine. I said a rule at our school is to raise our hands to talk. When you are writing your sentences, are you starting with a capital? Are you ending with a period? Are you restating part of the question in your answer? I hope that you're not just saying, raise my hand. Or for a public place, I hope you didn't just put school or Walmart or the pool. Okay, I want you writing complete sentences. Our next word is united. The team united to win the game. They came together to win that game. Why is it important for a team to be united? You write your sentence, I'll write mine. Okay, I said a team needs to be united because they are working toward the same goal. If you're on a team, you all want to win. And no one needs to be out there just working for themselves. They need to be united and working together as a group, as a team. And our last vocabulary word is writers. The writers finished their stories. Name a famous writer who lived long ago. Ooh, that might be tricky. Can you think of a famous writer who lived long ago? I said William Shakespeare was oops, I didn't spell famous, right? A famous writer who lived long ago. Okay. Now, this says, as you read, you may find words that could have more than one meaning. The other words in the sentence will help you figure out which meaning is correct. The problem with plastic bags on page 62 says, I see the word save. I know that save means to help someone from danger. It can also mean to keep something. When I read the sentence, the meaning to keep something makes sense. We need to finally limit our use of plastic bags to save these resources, okay, to keep them. All right. So if you want to write parks and land, if you go back to page 62, you can look up how parks and land were used. All right, that is all for this lesson.